Hello, everyone. I am Primostarts, and welcome to the stories. Welcome to the story. My story, my experience. Once more, welcome to the story. Now, as in my previous videos, how I met the Narc, how I managed to meet the Narc. Now, before I go any further, I just want to let you know that the things that happen to us as empath, these obstacles are placed in our ways so we can, in our way, as we evolve, so we can learn something, so we can learn a lesson and be able to instruct others to be aware of what is before them. And so, as we evolve, we meet people in our way. In our path, we get to meet people. Sometimes you might say the divine placed these people in our path for them to become stumbling blocks for us so we can learn something. So as I have said in my previous video that I met this friend, we worked together in the same company, but in a different environment. And so as time went on, we got to know each other very well. At that time, I wasn't married. He was married. I had a girlfriend at that time, but I wasn't married, and my girlfriend was not living with me. She had her own place. And so this friend of mine became very close to me, a male friend, became very close. We became good friends. I would invite him to my house. He would invite me to his house. At that time, he was married with a child. At that time, I wasn't married and I had no child. So but I had my own place. So as time went on, I came to learn something, a lesson, very important lessons in life. At that time, I didn't understand that the universe was teaching me something, but today I do understand that I was in a learning process. And so this friend of mine, he knew other friends. He knew his own friends. I didn't know the friends that he knew, but he had friends. And because we were so close, we were good friends. We got comfortable with each other because he would tell me his issues at home, and I would tell him mine. And I think one day he went to a gathering, He went to a gathering, or he went to visit a friend of his, and he met this knock, and he met this knock, and because he knew that I had a girlfriend, but the that relationship was not serious. So he came back to me. When he met this knock at this gathering, because I didn't go with him, he went by himself. So when he met this knock, he came back and told me that he has met someone that would be uh, compatible with me. I should say, that he had met someone that was good for me. Let me put it that way. From his point of view, this person would be good for me. And so a week or two went by. He kept telling me that I needed to meet this person. He also told me that this person was on the verge of being thrown out on the street. He explained to me all these things. That this person was being treated very bad. But you know what? Sometimes, I come to understand that this was all planned. This was a plan because this was not done in my presence. I was just told about the issue that was going on with this individual, with this knock. But I've come to understand that this was all a plan to get me involved with this knock. Like I said, sometimes the universe places people in our path when we are evolving in this world, so we can learn a lesson. So he kept telling me that he have met someone, that he knows someone that would be compatible with me. But I told him I had a girlfriend, or he said the girlfriend that I had wasn't good for me at that time because I was so gullible and so innocent, so pure hearted. So I went with his way of thinking. And so he kept telling me that I needed to meet this person. And I kept dragging my feet. I kept saying I don't have time. I will have to work, and when I come from work, I kept giving him excuses, and my excuses was from a pure place. They were all from a pure place, and so I just kept giving excuses, excuses upon excuses. As time went on, he kept pressuring me. But when we come back in the next video, I will also let you know what went on. What went on after that. If you like what you are hearing and you want to hear more of this, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Share with others because people need to know how we meet people sometimes and how we become involved in things that we end up regretting down the line. Share. You can also leave your comments. I promise you, each one of those comments will be looked at and replied to. So, have a blessed day. Thank you for listening.